Right?
Oh shit, yaar. Hello Richa, hello Vivek. How are you guys doing?
Hello Nikita, all well, thank you.
Great. So how is this feeling of new home?
It's really awesome, I guess. It has been a dream come true.
Wow.
And we couldn't even wait more to move into our first new home.
That's so nice to hear. So what made you choose DesignCafe for your home interiors?
So there are multiple things that made us, feel connected to the designer, to the design cafe, especially Nikita, you. When we met the team and, saw the experience center, we were very happy. We saw the finishes of other vendors as well. And when we could compare the design cafe with the other vendors, definitely, it was a go for us.
It's not
great.
just one click. I mean, we visited multiple projects which you guys have delivered, and it makes us connected with the design cafe theme. Actually, what we were looking for, we were always looking for a modern and elegant theme, which you guys have been able to deliver in the other projects. So I think it felt like a win-win situation for us, and it just clicked.
Yes, the 25 years of warranty which you guys gives. So it was a clear go.
Very true.
It's a design cafe.
So how was your experience with DesignCafe team, the overall team?
The experience was really awesome. Start with the designing phase with your team, Nikita. It was really fabulous. You guys have accomplished in achieving what our vision was with the 2D designs, with 3D designs, with the renders, with the different color palettes, with multiple things of the laminates. It was a perfect blend of whatever you guys have delivered. From the designing, we jump onto the production and execution phase. Of course, there were challenges, as in all the projects, but I think you guys have successfully delivered what you committed for, and that is most important for us.
Great. So we were able to deliver your dream home, I would say.
Very true.
Definitely. And the budget, that was the add-on to it that, we
Correct.
couldn't go for lacquered, but definitely you had the multiple options to give us. So we went for the high gloss or the acrylic, and that went well with the theme that we had in mind.
Absolutely true.
So were there any expectations or concerns at the start of the design process? And how did designer and the team help you bring that vision to life?
Yeah, there were some expectations, we wanted very minimalistic, modern look and no heavy traditional looks. So definitely, our designers were able to suggest us the colors and the theme, which could be modern, which could be very elegant, and which could be minimalistic. And the color theme was very light for us. So definitely it is being delivered. We wanted luxurious living in a minimal budget. And here we got our dream home.
Very true. I cannot align more with what Richa has said. It's truly accomplished whatever she has mentioned.
So you guys came with a specific theme or a idea in mind to DesignCafe?
Yeah, of course, we came with the specific expectations like we already talked about. We wanted it to be very modern, with luxurious looks. We did not want it to have a traditional looks, and but everything was not fully designed. We learned on the journey, and you guys, your team, helped us to accomplish that. So day by day, we were learning even more in terms of the themes, in terms of the aesthetic, in terms of the looks and feel of it. But yeah, it was a full journey. We had a basic expectations and a vision in mind, which has come true even more than we thought of.
That's nice. So I know you guys were totally involved with the design team into the process and all,
Yeah.
but how was your journey? I mean, how much you gave in time? How that turned into the dream home?
So yeah, to be very fair, we had very minimal time. During weekends, we could find out the time. But our designer was very accommodative. She would give us the whole day on Saturdays to come, relax, and definitely our coffees helped us run through the different design phase.
Yeah, very true. I mean, it was again a journey. It was the weekends, but we also took ad hoc calls. We were in touch with the designers, and not just with you, Nikita, but also with the team, other designers from your team as well, where we had the homework which needs to be done during the week, and then we always sit down on the weekend for our discussions, for our next steps, and how we take it forward.
So it was a journey for you guys as well.
Absolutely true.
So what was that one designer suggestion that you are glad that the designer gave you and you went ahead with?
So not one, but there are 2-3 designs that really clicked and went well with what we envisioned. So one of them is our mandir, the temple. It's most peaceful place that we love, and it gels up and goes so well with the living theme.
Correct.
That it doesn't look like it has something a traditional feeling, but still blends with the original theme what we envisioned. And yes, the kids' room, the floating bed, and the living wall, and the sand art that stands out well in the foyer area. So everybody loves the feel when they enter our house.
Very nice. And it was not possible to pick just one. I mean, even with the wallpapers, even with the marble finishing, laminates, it was all the suggestions, the lures, the color and the texture of lures. It was these details which we were really looking forward to in discussions in our renders. And I think that was a perfect blend of the quality and the feel and the look and the luxurious look what we talked about in the beginning. So it was not just one, it was many suggestions which you and your team provided us, Nikita.
Great. So tell me, how did DesignCafe handle your space and your budget requirement?
Of course, it's a tough things to handle the space, because in a flat the space is limited and everybody wants to utilize the space to the best extent. And I think it was all these discussions, it was handled perfectly. Even the budget part, of course, we had multiple discussions, multiple iterations of discussions on the budget and on the space. But when we started with the designs, when we started with the 2D and 3D designs, and we went on to the renders with specific locations and with specific areas for our furnitures, for our wardrobes, then it came to reality that okay, we will have enough space, enough free space, but still it will not look cluttered. It will still gives us a very decent and modern look.
Yes. So how does it feel like living in your completed home now? And this is your first home?
Right.
Yeah. It feels really good. We feel connected to each part of our house because that is how we envision it, and that is how it has been built step by step. And we were so connected to each milestone we were achieving. It was like a kind of a house project for us, but something which was very dear and near to our hearts. So it's very, very homely feeling, and the warmth that we get from each part of our house where we sit and we have our own space where we want to just sulk in. So definitely it feels very connected and warm.
Very true.
Great. So which was that first moment when you felt like this is our home?
Yes, in the beginning it was just walls when we took the handover. But I remember it was the day when the production started and we were having the materials coming in our flat. That was the time it changed from flat to home.
Wow.
That was the time we realized that okay, now we are building our dream home. It's our first home. We have done a lot of hard work from many months, maybe from years. And it was the day when we started. I remember we took selfie the first day.
Nice.
And that day it really felt that now we are in the journey. Our dream home will be ready very soon.
Great. So a lot of your friends and family members would have visited you. So what is their inputs on that? What are their comments? How do you like to show them the special corners of your house?
Our friends are coming in, and the special parts that stands out is our foyer area, the lightning effects that we have given. It gives you a warmth. What type of environment do you want to sit in? You want to study? You want to enjoy a movie? Or you just want to relax, and have a drink in your hands? So, and the kids' room. Reyansh, do you want to share something about the kids' room?
I love my room. It is very nice. It is because you have interiored it so nicely, and I loved your astronauts, whoever it made.
Wow. So you're happy with your room, Reyansh, right?
Yes.
That's nice too.
Very nice.
Yeah,
But it
I
was,
think the showstopper room.
Unbelievable.
Oh wow.
that's very true.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's a showstopper room for us. Whosoever comes and they see the wardrobes, the decor that we have planned for the kids' room, the Legos that he builds and spend hours on. We have just made a tall unit of Legos where he can showcase, and the study table where he can hang his awards, place his medals. So that is something which gives him space as well as the warmth of connection to his studies as well as his toys. So that's one of the area which stand out in
Very
our
true.
house.
But that was even the great part during the design journey. I remember when you were very clear with your specifications, your ideas. Okay, he wants space for his Legos and displaying the awards. With respect to your bedroom also, you were clear you want book space and everything
Correct.
like that. That's great. I mean, you were clear with your requirements then.
Yeah.
I mean, there were iterations, definitely. There were, I think, 5-6 iterations for kids' room. But again, it has turned out in a small space, accommodate everything for a kid for, I think, till 12th standard or more.
That's nice. So, what's your favorite space or element in the house?
The whole home is my favorite, but
Okay.
to choose, I think that TV cabinet, the lights, it gives a very warm look. The mandir, it's built awesome. It gives a very peaceful environment, not just in the space, but to the whole living and to the whole home. And then, of course, our living area, the whole living area with the living and the dining, and also our master bedroom, which has a floating bed. So there are a lot of favorite areas which I have.
So, which is that nook or space where you spend maximum time?
I think I love, the feel in our master bedroom. When lights are out, you have the floating bed lights and you are watching your favorite, series or, the drama that you want to watch. And that's the time which is mine.
What about you, Vivek? I mean, you have a separate room, I
Yeah.
remember.
Very true. I have a separate workstation room, and there I spend a lot of my time. It's very easy when you have a separate room. It has been built very much in a very subtle way with a base heater, but also with my very nice workstation, which gives a very comfortable and comfy look for taking my meetings and my work for the whole day. So yes, that is one of my area where I spend a lot of time, and it's really made it very easy. It doesn't look like a very clumsy day or very tedious day. So yes, my workstation is one of my favorite part.
So, which is that area of the house which you love to show off to your guest when they come home?
Okay, so there are multiple.
I will answer.
Yes, tell Reyansh.
It's my room. It is my favorite place, which I show off to my friends because it has an astronaut theme which I like to become.
Wow, perfect. So, all my efforts are like worth it now.
Yes.
Thank you, Reyansh.
True.
Okay, so if you had to sum up your home in one word, what would that be?
I think we have been saying that it's a dream.
Nice.
True.
That's nice. So, what would you give an advice to a homeowner who is starting their interior journey?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a tough question. I mean, there could be various recommendations which we can provide. At least what we try to implement. One what we implemented every day was not to rush for any decisions. We took it slowly, and our designers and the whole DesignCafe team supported that. We did a lot of thinking before we even started with our 2D designs. We tried to, make our thoughts a bit more clear that what exactly we are looking for, how we want the aesthetic and the look and feel of our home. So that's one suggestion. Go for material checking. Take time, don't rush for things, have multiple questions answered so that you don't get any surprises towards the end.
Perfect. That's like shows like you invested a lot into your own journey into interiors.
Very true.
Thank you so much, Richa and Vivek, and special thanks to Reyansh. Thanks for having this overall conversation with Design
Thank you so
Cafe.
much to you,
Thank
Nikita,
so
and to your
much,
team.
Nikita. I think you helped us around a lot of things, not even the, building our dream home, but helping us in the furniture selection as well. I don't know if that's the part of the DesignCafe teams, but Nikita went ahead. She helped us selecting the minimalistic furniture which suits our taste and the look that we want for our house. So thank you to DesignCafe and the team. It was really great and pleasure to work with you all.
Thank you. It just made our day.